Tuesday, June the 18th. I said we were done with running as the only form of exercise that we're doing on these Tuesdays, but this is a favorite format of ours, and it feels like a really good way to kind of come down off of the long form 5K prep that we've been doing on these Tuesdays, but still, you know, take advantage of the aerobic capacity that we have gained. We love this format today for a couple of specific reasons that I hope that I have the wherewithal right now to articulate to you. And the biggest one is, this is for CrossFitters. And what I mean by that is, yeah, we're gonna run 2 miles today. Like cumulatively, you will get to 2 miles today. But this isn't for runners. Runners don't wanna lift like this. But it's also not for weightlifters either, right? Yes, you're gonna hit some triples today, and it could get heavy if you are up to the challenge of it getting heavy, you know, and I'll say heavy in quotes. But it's not for lifters, because lifters don't like to run, and lifters are not trying to do their best under fatigue the way that we are here today. It's a combination of the two. Like, there's something here for everyone, but it also, the format makes it meet you where you're at aerobically and skill-wise and weightlifting-wise. What do I mean by that? Well, okay, you have a 4-minute window to run 400 meters and then do your triple. So if you think about it or do the math, a 4-minute window accommodates someone with a 16-minute mile. You don't have a 16-minute mile. You have a much faster mile than 16 minutes just by virtue of the fact that you're a CrossFitter. And I know that, and I can say that confidently, which means everyone's gonna have time to hit their triple clean and jerk. The question is, how heavy can you go on the clean and jerk? Because the time left is gonna dictate that, right? If you only have 30 seconds left, then you're doing a empty barbell, you're doing something light that you can still hit, and you actually have no problem doing that. But if you have 2 minutes left, then that's going to afford you the time to, you know, recover a little bit, because we're saying you can hit those triples anytime during the remaining window. And so, yeah, it's sort of like the rich get richer type of thing, but it's exactly where it meets you where you're at, because if you're someone who's getting back inside to lift and there's only 30 seconds left, then that means you are someone who needs that part of the WOD, who shouldn't be doing a whole lot. Like, you're at CrossFit, so you're trying to get good at everything, not just weightlifting. So you need the aerobic capacity part. And then there are people, you know, especially competitive CrossFitters who probably don't love to run, who need to be running and then also need to be lifting, but under fatigue and in quick succession, like a set of triples. So there's so much here. It's for everyone. It's a little bit of something for everyone. And I wouldn't even, I don't want to even suggest a way to modify the run, because I really feel confident that you shouldn't have to, other than people who are injured, right? Who could, you know, think first about rowing, actually, we like biking better than rowing as a substitute for running, especially like if you were to take the seat off, and that really kind of has that very similar to running pattern. But in any case, you can ramp today. You don't have to ramp. This is what my numbers look like. I circled that one because that is where I stopped ramping for a minute. We also haven't and won't be dictating, is this power clean and jerk? Is this squat clean and jerk? Is this push jerk, split jerk? What do you want to do? And because, you know, this isn't a clean and jerk cycle, so you can kind of work out wherever it is that you are, or whatever's going to help you to lift at your most challenging. For me, I did a mix of all of those. I actually did a very specific first round squat clean split jerk, second round power clean push jerk, all the way through, because I wanted to work at all of it. But so long as you're meeting the rest of our metrics or standards, given like the fact that it needs to be a triple, like a within 5 to 10 seconds of one another reps triple, then you're good, you're golden. Just be ready to get out the door for that next run. The other thing, by the way, look, this isn't a workout specific for runners, not a workout specific for weightlifters. We're all equally challenged by the heat, and it's going to get up to 90 today. So that's another opponent that you're facing today. You have to be very smart. So if you're watching this on Monday night, start hydrating. The best time to hydrate is as soon as you've seen this. The best time to hydrate was yesterday, but the second best time is exactly right now. Not an hour before class. All right, good luck with this one. We mentioned it in the notes, but just for logistics sake, and if maybe you only watch these videos, beyond the whiteboard, need you to average out your weights when you log your score today. But on the whiteboard in the gym, we'll just put your heaviest, because that's what we're curious about, all right? This is not the kind of workout where you're gonna work up to like your 1 rep max. This is not a 1 rep max day, particularly because we're not doing 1 rep, we're doing 3. But it's also not even a 3 rep max day, because the run and the heat are gonna tamp you down a little bit, and that's normal and fine, and please don't worry about it. This is just like, let's throw some barbell into the other running stuff that we've been doing. Oh, last thing, like, especially if you did run a 5K, if you know for a fact what your mile time is, like, these were not sprint 400 meters for me. Like, I was getting back with 2 minutes to spare, and it felt like it was a nice pace, but I'm not trying to break a 400 meter run pace. So keep that in mind as well. Just like, keep an even keel today, and you will do fine.